Hey everybody, this is Dan from More Dan ISTL. I saw the light. Hey, it's had a kind of funny little thing today at work. We've been working like a lot, and I'm taking it now while I can. 'Cause everybody's unhappy over there, and we just got going, and they're afraid they're gonna shut it down or do this goofy government of the world, is gonna do something silly. Um, they're like, oh, how come you're going after all the hours? I'm working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day right now. I'm making meatballs again, in case you're wondering, because I ran out of spots to meet the balls. So I'm gonna make some more here. Um, Kind of got a new idea going. I can't touch the camera to show you because I get the meat fingers. Um, I'm just kind of rednecking it as best I can. Um, but they're all worried about what's going to happen next, and then on the other hand, they don't care about any truth with what's really going on. Everybody's looking at the next best thing. The next best. Oh, this guy's going to save us. That guy's going to save us. This guy's going to fix it. Oh, Republicans are going to get back in, and we're going to be all better again. They weren't better when they were in. They weren't worse when they were out. This government and whoever decides to be the moron that wants to be the guy, I feel bad for him. I felt bad for Donald Trump. I knew he was going to get no help, and I was feared that he wasn't going to get any help from the party that backed him up for the election. I was afraid that they were going to cave, and guess what they did? They hightailed it, they caved, and they basically told him you're on your own. And again, the system picked the president, and that's what it does. Probably happened more than we want to admit. You got to think about it. I mean, they had a big problem with JFK. You know what happened to him? And I guarantee, you look up the research to that. I call it an inside deal, 100% absolute inside deal. That poor guy never had a chance. And they were banking on his risque lifestyle that he was living, with all the women on the side and all this other baloney. And the poor woman he was married to was just there for the ride. I mean, the guys at work the other day were talking about, oh yeah, she was over there trying to pick up his brains off the back of the car. That chick was trying to get the heck out of that car. I go, where do these guys come from with all these stupid theories? I go, again, least common denominator. What does the human do? I know what the human does when they go in panic mode. They go in panic mode. I know what I do. I'm human. I flip out. I have a good old Frenchman hissy fit, and I will flip out, and then I will come back to my senses and have to do a lot of apologizing, but the stock market is the highs, even though it was in the red the other day. Oh, my stock did really great. My crypto this, my crypto that. The fakest currency on the planet, the fakest. They ride Elon Musk. What did he do a few months back? He rode one to the moon and then bailed on it. Whoever is, I mean, this, I could be a quadrillionaire right now. It is so stupid what's going on. But I won't gamble. I won't gamble. I won't waste my time, because then it just sets you up for more stupider stuff, because you think you start figuring out. The Bible talks about. I tried asking a Christian person that I ran into if they knew the verse, and I can't think of the verse. If anybody watching this can figure out the verse before I do, let me know. There's no award or nothing. Just I need to know. There's a verse in the Bible that says when you something about when you find out your money will no longer save you, or something to that effect. I got my cameras on. They're gonna start shifting in a minute to night vision. Oh, there goes one. Yeah, just turned to night vision. That if so, you see something way in the background. It's just my surveillance camera on my mansion. I think it's 7 by 16. you figure out the square footage of this mansion. But I'm going full nomadic. I'm going to do a video on a camper. If I get a day off. I'm not getting a day off. I'm not asking for a day off. I'm working every day unless they feel that I should have a day off. And at that point, that sets up a whole other thing to happen. Because I'll be exit stage left soon after that. But I'm just here to work. I'm here to work, and you guys don't have to work anymore. I'm going. I'm just hoping the layoff hits before that happens. But that would have a little bit of go-go juice for a little bit. But it's all part of the system. Everybody says, "Oh, you're gonna go collect it." Yeah, it's part of. Go research the system. Go research for 1920. I'm not talking Constitution. That thing's been shelved. Don't worry. They're not even looking at that thing anymore. Don't even worry your pretty little heart about that Constitution. They're using that as toilet paper in the White House. Who we all kidding? That's what they've been doing with that thing. That thing's been useless since I don't know, since I've been born, basically. You know, I mean, I've been around since the 70s. You know, late 60s. Probably more of a thought in the late 60s than you know, they were practicing. You know what I'm saying? You know, the gold standard came off the money in 71. They were doing, they're talking about in 68, 71 it went off. I mean, hello, you know, they rule the world. Nobody, you and I, this is the kings and queens. Look at all the video games coming out. All these commercials on this YouTube channel. All these wacky kings and queens and whatever. It's all Grand Theft Auto, the early days of Grand Theft Auto. Remember that? One of the first one? It's almost on that idea. It's so predictable, you know. But they're bringing back the we're gonna live the what do they call those times? I almost had it. Medieval times. We're going back into the medieval times. Thank God the Raptor's right around the corner. I mean, it's here. Like I said, I don't need two hands. And I don't need all the fingers on the hand I got. You know what I'm saying? This thing is coming to a close, and there's going to be a lot of people. That's why I think in the tribulation, there's going to be a lot of people saved, because there's no longer going to be all this stuff. Oh, you can go get your solar panels, and you can get your batteries, and you can be completely, fully self-reliant and all this stuff, which is awesome. I think everybody should be self-reliant. I think you should have to work a little bit for your basics. You know, your food, your shelter. I'm picking on a guy at work right now. Kind of funny. They call me Mafia at work because of my accent. They think I sound just like JFK. That's why this conversation came up. But it spawned a few things in my mind on what to talk about. So I'm meeting up with them, and I just set it up in a Mafia kind of setup, you know. Kind of funny. I may share it if it goes well tomorrow. How it all went down, but anyways, everybody out there that's kind of stressed out and, oh my God, what do I do? This, that, and the other thing. Stop worrying about it. Go live your life. Go, you know, the whole, go live my best life. Might as well. Everybody else is. You know what I mean? It's not, you're not going to throw yourself out of heaven because you're going to live a good life here. There ain't much time left to live a good life here. And you can make a simple, good life living simple. Why do you got to work? Right now I'm working 7/12s. I feel like I'm working in China. I'm working 7/12s, but my choice. They're not making me. They're asking me if I need a day off because I'm working so much. Just let us know. We'll give you the day off. They're being really cool about it. Let me show you my idea. I got that little mini oven thing in the jiggy, and so this is what I'm doing. These are all for tomorrow. Just kidding. In case my daughter's watching, these are 1, 2, 3, 6, 12, 18. 6, 12, 18, right? Yeah, 24, 30, 23, 24, 25. I got 36 of them, so that's gonna give. I'm doing like these are a little bit bigger, so I can do 7 a day. Meatballs, because I guess my sister said that heart disease runs in my family, so we gotta go light on the meat. So I can reduce that even more. I mean, I used to do a quarter-pound cheeseburger every day, every other day, something like that. So it's not like I need all this meat all the time. I need my glasses, but I gotta wash my hands first. So you can join me and wash my hands. That's my 12-volt pump thing that I told you about. I don't have it dug out yet. I can't show you, but if you go to Tractor Supply, those things they put on they've been at the front door, or the one over here. You go in, it's on the left-hand side. You get into all the lawn care stuff and all that. It's over there. It's one of those. It's got a 12-volt pump on it. You get a 15-gallon or a 25-gallon tank. I mean, and it just runs off a battery. I mean, you could literally hook that thing up with the hose that's on it and just hang it over in your sink and use it that day, that hour. Fill it up with water, stop pumping. You know what I mean? You can have cold shower, hot shower, put hot water in, let it rip. You know, I bought a $11 shower head at Walmart. I'm trying to do something where I can reduce the holes in it so I get more pressure with less water. I'll get that figured out shortly too, but just everything's going sideways. All this work I'm doing is like insane. Sorry about the that shiny forehead. Look at that sucker, huh? Whoo! That sucker's bright. So I'm gonna have to start writing stuff down for sure because I already lost where I was at. But the this fiat system is okay. Let's just say the system doesn't crash. Okay, everyone's it's going to crash tomorrow. Let's say it doesn't crash. Let's say they print to oblivion. Who cares? And even if it crashes, who cares? Jesus Christ for his shelter. You have Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter if you don't have food or you don't have shelter. He's going to take you. You're going to die of starvation. Who cares? You know where you're going. Anyway, they were talking about it. The doctors. You know, do I want the? Oh no, that was that other channel that I mentioned a few videos ago. He's like, you know what? And actually, one of the pastors that I was kind of tuning into, he said it too. He says, I'm kind of at the point now where I'm just gonna die of natural causes. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not going to get a massive repair job every time something goes wrong. The Lord either keeps me together since He created me, or He takes me home. I don't want to be here a second longer than what the Lord has for me, you know. And He's granted people in the Bible 15 years, 5 years, you know, this, that, and the other thing. So He'll do whatever you want, but be careful what you ask for. You might get it. Do you want to be here for the tribulation? He's going to need people for the tribulation to believe in Him. You know what I mean? If you don't want to believe that the tribulation's real, well, you don't have to. If He decides at that point when the God takes His people out of this world, when He decides at that point that you know, you're going, whether you believe it in the rapture or not doesn't matter. If you believe in Jesus Christ, it doesn't matter all this other stuff, all this hoopla the church has got going on. Doesn't matter. If you believe in Jesus, go live the life as best you can. Stuff's going to happen to you every day. Today something happened, and not even an hour into work, I felt this small, you know, and my sister. All right, I'm gonna have to cut the video a little bit short. I'm gonna ignore her for the moment, but I gotta call her. You know, just simplify your mind and your thoughts. The devil's gonna have you all clogged up, have you thinking about all kinds of stuff all the time. Simplify your life. It's not hard. My late wife, she was struggling with this religion and relationship thing, and I didn't realize it soon enough. But that girl was watching. She was spending the whole day off in sermons, sermon after sermon after sermon after sermon, asking the Lord what we should do next. Little simple things like going shopping for food. We got no food in the house. We should go shopping. Let me see if the Lord today's the right day. I'm like, today is the right day. I don't want to die of starvation due to my fault because I didn't want to go. You know what I mean? God doesn't work quite like that. He will guide you, but not blink your eyes. Okay, take a breath. Okay, take another breath. He's not like that. You're gonna have to make mistakes in this world. You're going to have to make mistakes. The purpose of this world is to make mistakes and kill bugs. That's what you do. And like I tell everybody about what I think about this whole world and everything going on in it. That little bug I killed, I don't care about the flea's butt on that bug's problems about what's going on in this world, okay? That's how little I think about what's going on. I'm here until I'm not. And meanwhile, I'm going to drive everybody nuts. But on that note, I'm going to cut it a little bit short. And I don't know what this video is called other than blah, blah, blah. But love you all, and just simplify it. It's just start talking to the Lord and start reading His Word, and don't get clogged. Don't get clogged up. Just read the book and just keep reading through. Don't say, oh, I don't understand that. Read through. Keep reading through. Keep reading through. I got the audio Bible. I've been working here now for a few months. and I just started. I think I'm already in. What book am I in? I think Samuel. But when they build the after David, when his son builds the temple, because David couldn't build it, the son did because David had blood in his hands. The son didn't. But I'm in around those books there. But love you guys. We'll talk again soon. Bye.